Welcome back. I'm Dr. Kristen Hathcock, and today we are going to cover determination of an ideal gas law constant. In this particular lab, you will be calculating the R value for this particular lab. Some items that you will need for this particular lab is your 50 mil graduated cylinder, your 10 mil graduated cylinder, your weigh boat, your scale, yeast, hydrogen peroxide. In this particular lab, you should have been shipped a kit that says determination of a gas law constant, and in it comes a tube, dropper bottle, and then you also had your beaker. Now, I am going to do some improvisation based on this particular lab. This lab's a little bit messy, and so if you have a cake pan or you can have a disposable cake pan, you'll probably want to use this because you will be working with a lot of water and you'll be trapping gas, and you'll need to be flipping over your graduated cylinder, which I have filled with all the way to the top with water. In the 10 mil, I've filled it with 3% hydrogen peroxide. I've already pre-weighed out my yeast, and in this particular experiment in the activity, they ask you to use the graduated beaker here, and I found that it's not as conducive, and so I am actually changing this to some disposable cake pans. If you have a cake pan that is deep, I suggest that you use this. You can use a plastic container, because what you're going to be doing is inverting this graduated cylinder to collect your gas, okay? So to do this particular experiment, you're going to pre-weigh your graduated cylinder, and then you're going to attach one end of the tube to your dropper bottle. So it looks something like this. And these instructions are well written in the activity for this. So you're going to do this. Okay. Then you're going to stick the other end of the tube in the 50 mil graduated cylinder, and you're going to insert it. Now you want to put your tubing where the pour spout is. You're going to cover the graduated cylinder with your thumb. And the reason why you want this pan is because you're going to invert this and pour it into the cake pan that's totally filled with water. And you are going to pre-collect an empty bottle to measure, see whether or not you have any gas. You're going to measure and see how much gas there actually is in this, and I show 2 mils. Okay? If you have no gas available, you would actually record 0. Okay? So then you're going to turn on the balance, tear it out. Okay,